Christianity, do you see a lot of, or especially like in the church, do you see like divorces? Do you see
Yeah, of
divorces?
course, I do see it. It's actually really sad to see the divorce rate in the Christian world. And I think, yeah, that's really sad.
So
It's,
you see it
I
like
see
you
it.
see it a lot, right? Because I
Yeah,
also see it a lot. I see
yeah.
it in every, but like yeah, I see it a lot too.
I think in general, just there's so much divorce. I think some people put, like I was talking about earlier, people put so much, um, I guess, faith into their spouse, and that should really be placed on the Lord.
Oh, I got you. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes a lot of
and
sense.
people say that, like, they fall out of love, and I'm just like such a firm believer that love is a choice. And it's like, yeah, you feel love, but ultimately at the end of the day, if you're going to be married for your whole life, like, you have to choose to love that person. And if you stop choosing and making decisions to show love to your spouse and to like date your spouse and to like keep up the relationship and not just become roommates, you're going to fall out of love. You have to choose to continue to love someone for the relationship to work.
That is absolutely true, and I'm glad that you brought it up because I tell people all the time, like, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of people, we're human. We're not God, right? We're
Yeah.
human, so I think God is very powerful. God is perfect, but I feel like as human we have choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that, like you said, we have choices for who we want to love and whatnot. And I feel like you're supposed to. Well, you're not supposed to do anything, but I feel it's wise to do the things like every 4 months or every 6 months or every year to relearn the person,
Mm-hmm.
to try new things,
Yeah.
and also like because if you try it with someone else, you just gonna
Yeah.
it might be the same pattern, the
Yeah,
same pattern,
exactly.
same
Like the
pattern.
grass is not greener.
Yeah, and I hear it. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people. I interviewed some 60-year-olds, and I don't even want to put theirs on here because, like, yeah, but they thought the same thing, and it's like that's why it's important to do things like that. But also, it's important for everybody to make try to like things like the gym and whatnot because I know from there are things that we talk about in guy talk where we keep it amongst each other and
Mm-hmm.
what I hear a lot of guy talk is like, oh my my lady let herself go and whatnot and I don't mean to judge them but I
Yeah.
tell them all the time I say like why not introduce her to the gym
Yeah.
and use that as a challenge to build love in that aspect.
Well, and if
A lot
you're
of people
taking
just
care of
give up.
yourself, that encourages your spouse to take care of themselves too.
Exactly.